I've always been fascinated by the race for computational supremacy. In one corner, we have the heavyweight champion of traditional computing, the supercomputer. In the other, the mysterious challenger that seems to defy the laws of classical physics, the quantum computer. Today, we're going to pit these two technological titans against each other in the ultimate showdown. But before we declare a winner, we need to understand what makes each of these computing powerhouses tick. Let's start with supercomputers. These are essentially the bodybuilders of the computing world. Massive machines that use thousands of linked processors to tackle incredibly complex calculations. Now, quantum computers? They're a whole different ballgame. Instead of using traditional bits that are either 0 or 1, quantum computers use quantum bits, or qubits. These qubits can exist in multiple states at once, thanks to the weird and wonderful world of quantum mechanics. This property, called superposition, allows quantum computers to perform certain calculations exponentially faster than classical computers. However, and this is important, quantum computers are incredibly difficult to build and maintain, requiring extreme conditions like temperatures colder than outer space. When it comes to raw processing power, supercomputers and quantum computers are like apples and oranges. It's not a straightforward comparison. Supercomputers excel at parallel processing, tackling multiple tasks simultaneously with brute force. They're measured in floating point operations per second, or flops. The world's fastest supercomputer, as of my last update, can perform over 400 quadrillion calculations per second. Quantum computers, on the other hand, aren't about performing more calculations per second. Their strength lies in solving certain types of problems that would take classical computers, even supercomputers, an impractical amount of time to solve. For example, a quantum computer with just a few hundred qubits could, in theory, perform more simultaneous calculations than there are atoms in the observable universe. But, and this is crucial, only for specific types of problems that can take advantage of quantum properties. So where does each type of computer excel in the real world? Supercomputers are the workhorses of scientific research, used for everything from weather forecasting and climate modeling to simulating nuclear explosions and designing new drugs. Quantum computers, while still largely in the experimental stage, show immense promise in areas like cryptography, where they could potentially break many of the encryption methods we rely on today. They're also expected to revolutionize fields like material science, allowing us to simulate molecular interactions with unprecedented accuracy. This could lead to breakthroughs in developing new materials, drugs, and even help in the fight against climate change by optimizing carbon capture technologies. So, who wins in this showdown between quantum and supercomputers? Well, the truth is, there's no clear-cut winner. These two types of computers aren't really in competition. They're complementary technologies, each with its own strengths and ideal applications. As quantum computers continue to develop, they'll likely work alongside supercomputers, each tackling the problems they're best suited for. The real winners? That's us, as these incredible machines push the boundaries of what's possible in science, technology, and our understanding of the universe itself.